What's up, everyone? It's finally time for me to play some dungeons. And as a matter of fact, if we go to the community center, we can see that Mayor Paul is currently in office, and he's actually focused towards dungeons. His two perks are that you get 10 bonus score on dungeon runs, and also the dungeon reward chests are 20% cheaper. Plus, as of recording this, it's a weekend, so I figured what better time to do dungeons. Scorpius over here has 96% of the votes, and I'm gonna guess it has something to do with the fact that he's gonna bribe you to vote for him with 1 million coins, and he's also going to increase the amount of rounds on the dark auction and offering special items. I'm excited to see what that is. Maybe we'll go to the dark auction on this profile, you never know. And to go to the dark auction, you need money, which we don't have a ton of. We have a good amount, but not anything crazy. So if you remember last episode, I sold all those god potions, and each and every one of them sold, so I get almost 5 million coins. So now we're up to 9 million coins in our bank, but that's not all. If you know me, you know that I will make a joke about how much magma cream I have to sell. It's really not even a joke. I just have a lot of magma cream to sell. So let's just scroll up in that chat log. Oh my goodness. We just got 16.25 million coins from selling magma cream. So that brings us up to 25 million coins in our bank. Quite literally, from rags to riches. That's an overstatement. I'd say more of a saving up all of your stuff for about a week type of thing here. But seriously, 25 million coins, we can go do some dungeon runs, and especially considering that the dungeon chests are 20% cheaper, that should be plenty of money. Whenever you're doing a dungeon, I recommend purchasing a dungeon potion. It's basically just a couple of extra free stats. And I actually have never done a dungeon before on this profile, so I'm actually going to need to start with the entrance floor. To use my healer armor set, I do actually have to be Catacombs level 2, so I'll have to go as a mage for the first couple of dungeon runs. I also can't use my Bonzo staff until I complete floor 1, so we'll just have to rely on the frozen scythe for now. We're just going to try to get into any dungeon party. There we go. The reason I joined a random dungeon party is because for especially the entrance floor, it really doesn't matter, and I just have to complete it. I don't even have to get a good score. So just so long as we're able to complete it, which shouldn't be an issue because it's the entrance floor, I think we'll be okay. So we're going to drink our dungeons potion, and then we're also going to ready up with more. And we're also going to put our dungeon orb in a slot that's accessible. So for me, I think I'll do that slot because I have a hotkey for that one. Hey, look at that. I did something. I solved the water puzzle and I got us a blessing. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. We got a she. We're so good at dungeons. So now that we've completed the entrance floor, we're actually just going to go ahead and try to complete a floor 1 just so I can use the Bonzo staff because this is going to make a huge difference. Once again, I really don't care all that much about how our group performs. I mean, it would be nice if we could perform well, but obviously we have some pretty low level dungeon players. No one even has their fairy souls. This is going to be a disaster. I have the most health out of everyone here. Guys, we fought one lost adventurer. You're all dead. All of you. I'm a mage level 0 and I'm carrying. This is pathetic. What is this? What is this? Why are there so many lost adventurers? Guys, there's 2 lost adventurers. Please, someone. I don't like this. This is not what I was expecting when people said that dungeons would be fun. This is not what I was looking forward to. Not 2 lost adventurers both fighting me at the same time because my teammates are too incompetent to realize that this is a dungeon and not a fairy playground. You did not just steal those drops. Oh my god. I'm having fun. I could be on my main profile playing dungeons. Dude, did that guy just get one tapped? Okay, so literally everyone died except for me. How did we get a B? What? So what did we learn from doing that dungeon? If you join a random dungeon party and you know how to play Minecraft, you will carry the team. The good news, though, is that now that I've completed floor 1, I can actually use the Bonzo staff. I can do it. I'm not going to do that too much, though, because I don't want to annoy all these people. I'm sorry for doing that, by the way. So I know it's expensive, but we are going to need to invest in a stack of Super Boom TNT. However, I believe you can actually get it cheaper if you go to the gold mine. Sorry, my bad, the deep caverns. So in the dungeon hub, it was 192,000 coins for a stack, and here it's 160,000 coins, so still not that cheap. I mentioned in the dungeon that I did actually forget to reforge my accessory bags, so we're going to go ahead and reforge everything to Bazaar, I believe. Yes, there we go. That's a lot of bonus intelligence. So we also got a few items from the dungeon, and I think I'm actually just going to scrap all of these because none of them are very good, and I can actually get a little bit of essence from them. So there we go. We just got 35 additional undead essence. I think for now, I'm just going to stick with doing a couple of floor 1 runs until I get a little bit higher of a dungeon level. Right now, I am actually Catacombs level 2, so I could go as a healer, but I think I'm going to stick with mage right now. So unlike last time, I think I actually have a competent team this time, and we are already at the boss, and we're 3.5 minutes into the dungeon. So 4 minutes and 11 seconds in, and we are done with the dungeon, and we even got an A tier, which is not bad. I would have liked an S, but one of our teammates just kept dying. As always, any rare armor pieces that I get, I'm just going to go ahead and salvage because it gives me a little bit of undead essence. There we go. One more floor 1 run done, and I think we have a good chance at getting an S tier because this time we didn't actually do bad. There we go. Nice. And look at that. We literally got nothing out of this obsidian chest. And there we go. Yet another floor 1 run, and we got another S. And look at that, another really bad obsidian chest. Here we go, though. This is a little bit of profit. We got a Necromancer's Brooch for 20,000 coins, which we will definitely be getting. So far, I have completed 4 floor 1 runs. So I think what I might do is continue doing floor 1 runs until I'm at least Catacombs level 5 and Mage level 5 so that I can start working on floor 2. So I did say that I wanted to try to get to a higher Catacombs level before I tried floor 2. But this group right here seems like they're actually pretty good, and they're willing to kind of carry me through floor 2. So I have no idea how this is going to go. It could go both ways. We have a couple of high-level players on our team, so they might carry. Or everyone could just get obliterated by literally everyone. Bottom line is, I am not ready for floor 2. Alright, I just need to do 2 more dungeon runs, maybe, I think, and then I can do floor 2s because I'll be dungeon level 5. Okay, so we just did a ton of floor 1 grinding. There we go. We just got an S+. And you know what we get for that S+? Literally nothing. Why? So I did 10 successful dungeon runs, 1 entrance floor, 9 floor 1s, and I attempted a floor 2, and we got decimated. I think with all the Wither Essence, I'm going to try to star my Bonzo Staff as high as I can go. So right now it's a 4-star, and I don't know that I'll be able to do a 5-star. I cannot. And I think with all of the Undead Essence, I'll go ahead and try to upgrade my Mage Armor. This is the Mage Armor that I won't actually be able to use until I'm Catacombs level 9, but at this rate, I should be there pretty soon. With 400 Undead Essence, I was actually able to upgrade my soon-to-be Mage Armor to 3 stars, which is pretty good. That was a lot of dungeons today. I think I spent almost 3.5 hours playing dungeons. While I would love to get to Mage 9 today so that I can use my upgraded armor, I just don't know that that's going to happen. We did do pretty well though, and we are actually Mage level 6 now. Unfortunately, I'm still having a lot of trouble with floor 2. I think in order to beat floor 2 and actually be able to contribute to the team's progression, I'm going to need to either be Mage level 9 so that I can use the improved Mage armor, or I might try to be a healer and just kind of help people who are actually dealing damage. I'm really not sure though, and that's going to be for the next episode. Now that I've actually played quite a few dungeons, I can say that I really enjoyed the first 5 today. The only reason I didn't do 5 a day instead of, I think I might have even tried 15 today. But basically the only reason I didn't do a couple a day instead of them all at once was because the mayor is currently only elected for a couple of days. So yeah, we basically only have 2 days left of this mayor. Hopefully that episode wasn't too boring for you guys, because I do know that dungeons are actually pretty boring to watch. I tried to really keep the clips where I was actually playing dungeons short, that way it wasn't too boring. Also, when I was just joining the random dungeon parties, a couple of people recognized me and were asking why I was actually using the Bonzo Staff and the Frozen Scythe, and I found that the Bonzo Staff is really good for just clearing out rooms with tons of mobs with low HP, and the reason for that is, as you can see, if I shoot the firework, it has quite a big splash damage radius. The Frozen Scythe, on the other hand, I think actually does more damage per second if you take away the splash factor, and it also slows down the enemy. This makes it really useful for lost adventurers and also the angry archaeologists. I think that's about all I have for today's episode. As I said before, I think I might try to play healer next episode, but I'm still not 100% sure. Anyways, thanks a ton for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!